What is up, guys? It's your boy Joseph Hyuga here, and welcome back to another episode of the Hyuga Corp Anime Podcast. This is my co-host.
It's your boy Flu.
And welcome. So today's episode is not an isekai. It's actually just a transfer to another world. Isekai is death and reborn to another world.
Okay.
So this isn't an isekai.
Okay, Joe, you got it.
It's not.
You're right. Yeah, you got it. No, you got it. I'm not even gonna fight. I'm not even gonna try.
You're not even gonna try?
I'm not even gonna try.
Okay.
There's no point.
There's no point? Okay.
There's no point.
Well, today we're going to be talking about an anime that was actually in our recommended. If you haven't seen that video, definitely go watch our top 20 or top 10 recommended.
Our first video.
Our very first video, actually, yeah, of our top 10 or top 20 recommended animes that you should watch. This is actually going to cover one of those animes that's on that list. They have a new season coming out, starting any day now, and yeah, we're going to cover that as well. So the anime we're talking about is Overlord. Overlord's new season's coming out soon, and so we're going to be covering. We'll probably do 2 episodes, and then we'll make a video, and we'll talk about what happened in the last 2 episodes and what we think is going to happen. And then we'll do another 2 episodes, and we'll just do it like that, just like we did with Shield Hero. The conclusion of the Shield Hero series just finished. The Shield Hero season just finished for the new season. We'll have a video out on that very soon. It might be a double upload this week, so we can get that Shield Hero episode out to you guys, and we can tell you what we think about the latest season of Shield Hero.
Overlord.
Nope. Oh, not Shield. No, Shield Hero.
Shield Hero and Overlord.
Shield Hero and Overlord.
Same.
Yeah, and Overlord. But the Shield Hero one will be first. So yeah, okay. So without further ado, Shield Hero. This is the spoiler-free section.
Overlord.
You're right. Jesus, dude. I gotta get this shit out of my head. Overlord. Okay, Overlord is about it's about a guy. He plays an MMO every day, right? It's like it's his top MMO. He logs into it. He plays it every day. It's basically his favorite MMO.
It's his favorite game.
It's his favorite game.
It's his favorite game. It's what he play. It's my WoW.
Yeah,
like
basically.
Your Final Fantasy, my WoW. It's his. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's his go-to every day. It's his escape, if you will.
Indeed. And my man has put mad hours into the game. It is his game. Well, all good things must come to an end, and basically they're shutting the server down for the game. And so he decides that since he's the guild master of his guild, he decides he's going to stay logged into the game until the server shut down or whatever the case may be. So he's sitting there, and server's going to be shutting down in like 15, 20 minutes. And he's sitting there with another guy who happens to be a slime. About that, his guild is a guild of only monster type characters. So like elves, like anything that's not human.
Yeah.
His guild is only character. They can only be in his guild if they have characters that are not human.
Yes.
So he's sitting there with one of the guild members, the slime guy. Is like, dude, I got to wake up for work tomorrow. So like, I can't stay on here, bro. I'm gonna hop off. He's like, all right, cool. So then it's just Ainz by himself. Ainz Algoon, that's the name of his character. And he's sitting there by himself, and he's in the guild hall, and he's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go sit on the
throne.
I'm gonna go sit on the throne of the guild area.
The guild throne.
So he goes and sits on the guild throne and stuff, and he calls in all the NPCs from the game.
Yeah.
And he just inspects each of them and just remembers how every member of his guild basically helped create those characters, because every member of his guild could create an NPC. You know what I'm saying? Like that for him. And he's looking at all of them, and then he gets to the last one, you know. And it's Albito, which happens to be a succubus, and he looks at the he's looking at the
it's the code,
it's
right?
the code, yeah. It's like the flavor.
It's like the game.
It's like her flavor text.
Yeah,
it's like her flavor text. So he's looking at her flavor text, and fuck. So he's looking into the flavor text of Albito, this character that he has. And it says that she's a raging bitch and she hates everybody and blah blah blah, right?
For the most part, yeah. That's about it.
That's basically what it says.
Sounds about right.
And so, you know, he's the last one, so he's like, fuck it. He edits her flavor text and says that she's in love with him, undoubtedly in love with him, no matter what. Like basically.
Yeah.
In a nutshell.
In a nutshell.
Yeah. So he's like, all right, I did that. It's been cool. So he sits there. The clock ticks down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then nothing happens.
Well, all the overlay and everything disappears.
Well, right, but he's like, technically he can still see his screens.
Well, yeah.
But he's like, okay, why am I not logged out of the game? And he checks everything, and he's like, I still have access to everything. Like, what the hell? And then he finds out that not only did he not get logged out, but he's now inside of that world.
Yeah.
As his character. The NPCs are alive. Everything that world now is alive.
That game is now reality.
Yeah, game is now reality. That's a great way to put it. The game is now reality. And he basically has to figure it out from there. What to do from there. How much is of the game is reality. And then he starts going into, different things to try to figure it out. But that is Overlord in a nutshell. Now, something to state too is his guild was the most powerful undead or powerful non-human guild in the game. So,
God artifacts, God weapons,
God
highest tier magic, like super insane scrolls of magic and all this other stuff.
Yeah, his guild basically did it. His guild did it all.
Yeah,
and he was a master of his class. So this isn't like
you said, he played the game a little bit.
He played the game.
Yeah, he played the game.
So,
not only played it, knew everything about it.
Right, exactly. Yeah, he knows everything about the game too. So, yeah, so that's Overlord in a nutshell. If you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. It's got 3 seasons. The 4th season just started for everybody to enjoy, and I'm sure it's going to be a fucking banger. So if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. Once again, the show is called Overlord. What would you give it? What would you give the first 3 seasons of Overlord?
Let's see. I liked it. I don't like it to the level of UNCO, but it is really good. Yeah. Probably give it like probably an 8.5 maybe.
Okay.
Out of 10. But I liked it a lot, but as we'll get into, there's a couple things I always dislike quite a bit.
Yeah.
So we'll get into that though.
Yeah.
But I do like it a lot. The action is just ridiculous. Like, it's just fun. It's like a fun ridiculous.
It is fun.
So.
Yeah, it is fun. Okay, I'm gonna give it a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. It's not a perfect anime by any means, but it is godlike and it's a must see. I believe it was on my recommendation list, so I can't give it less than a 9 when I'm recommending it because it's a top tier anime.
Enough.
So I'm giving it a 9. Definitely go check it out. If you have seen it, then stay with us because we're about to get into the spoilers here in like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Spoilers. Oh, also, if you're still here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, man. We're trying to build the channel up. As we build the channel up, we can do things like figure giveaways and things like that for you guys. So definitely follow the channel, and let other people know that we exist. So,
yeah.
All right, spoilers, my dude.
Spoiler, Ainz Al Ghun's a god.
Wow. Yeah, spoiler, he's a god. Yeah.
All right, let's get into the first season.
Yeah.
So, I mean, what hooked you on Overlord, Joe?
There's a lot of things. So,
because I wasn't really expecting this. I mean, you and Co talked about it a lot, but I never really paid attention or listened. I was just like, okay, it's just another anime.
I'm kind of a sucker for video game animes.
That's true.
Especially like MMO animes because I love MMOs. It's my favorite genre. I was obviously, me and you were around during the golden age of MMOs. Back when that was like the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Like you were either like EverQuest, World of Warcraft, Final Fantasy, Star Wars, or whatever.
There's so many.
Many. So, but you know what I'm saying? But that was like what we did. So, being that this one is like is an MMO like that, man, I really like that. That's the first thing that hooked me. But to be even more honest, I think that what hooked me on it is also like the fantasy of that happening, because you have to think about like how much time you put into an MMO You know what I'm saying? Like, because MMOs are not a
Yeah,
short
well, just
period
to
of time.
even play it, you gotta like to level up. You're questing.
Yep.
To complete any kind of content,
Any
you're automatically giving away like days, if not weeks of time worth of time that you're just like
1,500 and something hours on Final Fantasy.
Like, you're investing quite a bit when you play an MMO. So yeah, I get that.
And I'm sure I have more than that in WoW. If I were to go look at my WoW time,
dude,
for sure.
Fuck WoW.
But
anyways,
but yeah, so
it's a different video.
But that fantasy of that, where everything that you've done, you know, and then your game's ending, and you know your game's dying, or your game's dead, and then you log into, you know, with the boys to be like, okay, man, like let's have all the memories, and then you're in the fucking game. Like, how lit would that be?
That's insane.
That's lit as hell.
That
Scary, depending on the game.
Depending on the game,
but lit at the same time. So that really drew me, like, into the series.
And, cool. What does he end up doing with this?
I'm like, what does he? How does he take
advantage of ruling this, like running this game?
Yeah, like basically. What do you do?
God powers in the game.
Yeah, like what do you do? Like, what do you even do?
Like,
and then like when everything was alive, I was like, dude, that's so cool. So I enjoyed that.
Like the NPCs actually were like their own people and everything.
Yeah, like the minions and stuff.
Yeah,
like the NPCs that they made, and it was cool that they maintain the personalities of the flavor text that each person created them for. That's very cool. You can see that his guild was very diverse. That's one thing I like about it too, is the characters that were created on it, like the NPCs and stuff of the guild, are all very diverse, but they all mirror their creator. Because he often talks about, you're just like touch me. Yeah. Or what's like, look at the name. Like, you know what I'm saying? MMO name. Touch me. Like,
but the one constant thing, and this is what I get, like, this is what kills me on all these anime, and this is what ruins grades for me, is like, they always go too far. They always do too much. It's like every single one of them, though, except for, every female, like.
Oh, root beer, by the way. That's
Frosty root beer.
Frosty fits.
Sorry,
root beer.
Don't demonetize us.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just root beer.
But just root beer. I wish. Anyways, but yeah, like. Every female character has that side to them that's just like, okay. And some of them, it's their personality because it's put in the flavor text.
Yeah.
But like, when you say it mirrors them, I feel like that's just a little bit too much. I feel like that's a little too, I'm looking for the word and I can't find it, but it's just too much for me.
Huh.
I don't like fan service, and I just don't like overt sexuality for no fucking reason.
But, and where has that happened besides the first episode where he kind of fondles her boob a little bit? Where else?
The snake or the lizard kingdom. There's just like
snake on snake action. So
okay. I mean, I can't say,
don't you
but
deal
like,
with snakes? Don't snakes have snake on snake action?
Yeah, and it looks like that too. But I don't need to see it in Overlord.
I mean, there are snakes though.
One of them was a lizard. One of them was no. They're both technically
lizard people.
Well, one tried to. One's a lizard, one's a snake. They tried to say both were lizards. They're not. It doesn't matter. None of it actually matters because none of them are what they say they are. Anyways, but no, it's just.
I don't feel like there's a lot of over.
You can say, I know, but you're also much more okay with that than I am.
I'm okay with it. Yeah,
you're also much more okay with it.
I'm trying to think because I am okay with it. I'm trying to think.
But like, you also don't think like really simple things are overtly sexual, like overtly sexual. So that's another thing.
So do you think Elbito is over sexual?
Oh, way so much.
She's a succubus.
Exactly. But like, I don't like. I know I don't like that though.
That's what succubuses are.
That's fine, like, but I don't like that. So anyways. That's what kills it for me. Oh, okay. That's what I don't like about it.
That's crazy.
Is that not what we talk about? What we do and don't like?
Yeah, that's true. I don't understand that logic, but I get it. But
I know you don't. That's why I don't talk about it.
But like, she's not like that though. She's not like over sexualized. She's only like she is a succubus, and it's only towards Ainz because she was written that way.
Right.
But it's not like an every.
But the fact that it's written that way makes like why is that even in there? Like it doesn't have to be. That's my point that I'm trying to make.
Okay, so that's what you don't like about it.
That's what I don't like about it. But that's what I don't like about like 90% of anime. Okay. That's why a lot of people don't like anime. To be fair.
I think a lot of people don't understand anime, and so they assume that every anime is over sexualized, and that's not. But yeah, I could see.
There's a vast majority that is.
I've seen more than you. So I would say
I know, but like every mainstream one has.
It's not always. Well, that's the problem. People only watch shonens and mainstream animes. Like nobody's seen World Trigger. There's no over sexualization in World Trigger at all. Period.
Besides costumes, but
that's not even. All of them are great uniforms.
Like, World Trigger is one of the few that I've seen.
There's other ones too. That's not like that. Wizards Barrister, where they're all lawyers. The magicians are lawyers. It's not like that either. So I get where you're coming from, but that's your choice. That's your opinion. So I can respect that. What I didn't like in the series, one thing I didn't like was the Lizard arc. I feel like the Lizard arc was probably the slowest arc, and I couldn't
slow though.
And they still haven't used them
That's
yet.
what it is, I think.
They still haven't used them yet, and so to me it was kind of like,
why?
Why did he go through all of that to conquer the lizard? I mean, I get it because they were close to Nazareth. They were close to his domain.
It was like kind of showing his power of like why he wanted process maybe.
Well, right, but those lizards are fucking pointless.
So pointless.
And then what? So I mean, he's using them. He's going to use them later for something or part of his army.
But what could they be useful for? That's what I'm curious about.
I don't know. I have no idea, but I'm sure we'll see it.
Yeah, I mean, we have to, right?
Yeah, so. I'm thinking so. Now, the other identity, which is Momon, that he made, the adventurer identity, to me, that was genius to go out there and look at the world and kind of see what's going on. Because if you are an undead or a monster, right, people aren't going to take you very warmly, right?
Oh, of course not.
So to put yourself like that in an armor and then go out on the adventure and stuff like that and kind of peep the scene, you know,
exactly,
was genius. And that's one of the things that I like about the series, because it's like, to me, it's like Final Fantasy. If I can change jobs, like, yeah, I'm a black mage. Shout outs to Ainz, he's a mage too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a black mage, but I can switch samurai.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And I can go around and see what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. I like the build. I like that. I like that in their game.
Right.
He can do that.
I do want to come back to that, like in the third season, though, because I'm a little confused on the whole arc. Not arc, but Momon siding with Ainz, like that whole display. Do you remember that in the Kingdom?
Third season.
Yeah, at the end of the third season.
Yeah.
I still don't understand what that whole purpose was. Was that just to try and like side the people and the adventurers with Ainz?
So it wasn't nothing to do with the adventurers. It had to do with the people.
The people.
Momon's name, because you have to remember, if you have to remember what happened in that season prior to that, it was with Demiurge. They made Demiurge to be this big bad guy on purpose. Made him wear his actual face so people wouldn't know what he looks like. The lizard face thing.
Yeah, whatever.
And then had him terrorized, and then used Momon as a way to gain merit. And so everybody would know that he's a strong adventurer. He saved all these people and stuff like that.
So him bowing down to Ainz Al-Gun, but could defeat like Demiurge. That's like if he can deal with that level, but like he's even then
obviously he can help us if the Sorcerer King gets out of control. He can defend us. Kind of give the people somebody to believe in. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you want to give him.
I'm just so curious how he uses. I just want to know how he uses that though.
Yeah,
I'm very curious how he.
I'm curious too.
Is he gonna like try and use the kingdom to fight the other?
Well, so far in season 3, so we're gonna skip season 3 real quick. But so far in season 3, when you look in season 3, man, you see it. The people are afraid of Ainz, and for good reason. He made fucking demon goats and slaughtered 100,000 people in like fucking a blink of it,
literally he literally sent out a wave that killed everybody. Like it was literally just like a wave,
like a death fog wave thing, and just fucking.
R.I.P. Gazoff.
A lot of those people were men of those families.
Yeah.
So a lot of those families are menless because he fucking murdered them all on the battlefield, and so obviously they're afraid of him because he made all their loved ones not. And it's like the kid doing the rock, you know?
Yeah.
And then Albedo stepped out like, yo, I'm about to
should I kill this kid?
Yeah. And then they
kill this kid?
They did a whole display for Momon and shit like that. So it's smart, it's tactical. I think that that's the reason why I like the series too, is because there's a lot of thinking, and it's not necessarily by him. It's by it's by the NPCs that his guildmates made.
And that's what's super, like, that's one of my favorite things about this, and one of the funniest things about this, too, is, like, Demiurge is constantly, in particular, like, constantly just saying, oh, how smart of you to think, like, he, like, lays out the plan for him. He's like, oh, my God, I didn't even think of this. You're using this to do this and this and this. And then, like, Ainz is just sitting there like, how is he playing out such a perfectly laid out plan?
Yeah. I was like,
oh, correct.
Yeah, exactly.
You thought exactly. This is why you are. This is why I go to you number 2.
That's right. This is exactly what I was going to do. That's why I banged with you. That's why you're in the number 2 slot. That's exactly what I was going to do.
Which always makes Albedo a little bit
I'm surprised
salty,
you figured that out so fast, actually.
Exactly. You're like, wow, you are so smart.
Right.
How did you figure it out so quick?
Wow, you figured that out fast.
Maybe I should have made it more complex.
Right? Exactly. That should be making me laugh, dude. But that's the sickness of it, dude. That's what I like that's dope about it. I also liked that he's powerful and his people are powerful, but they're not above influence because you have to remember what happened to Shalltear. Yeah. Shalltear somehow
we still don't know what caused that.
We don't know what made Shalltear turn against him or whatever. We still have no idea how that happened, but they're not above influence, and I like that. I like that. I like that a lot because it's not so god. It's not like an isekai where they're so god tier. You're watching the anime like who can really fuck with them?
One Punch.
Yeah.
Which I love One Punch.
One Punch is its own thing.
Yeah, that's a little different. But like,
you watch that to be like, I want to see him just beat everybody. Like that's
right. But at the same time, you're like, there's never an issue.
Right.
So,
and it's fun to see other people think that they're strong when they're not.
When they're just not at all. But like that happens a lot in Overlord too, and that's really
it does happen a lot in Overlord too. Dude, one of the funniest moments in Overlord, bro, was when my man when that man first talked to the priest. That one priest guy was supposed to be like the highest level mage or whatever in all the land.
And the clerics or whatever?
Yeah, and he wasn't even
He's like level 6 or level 4.
Level 4 or some shit.
Yeah.
And he wasn't even Ainz. He was in the Momon outfit. And he's like, I sense, because he said, I sense that you're not who you are underneath that armor. Who are you really? And show me your real power if that's who you really are. And Ainz is like, all right, well, I guess there's no time I don't have to fucking bullshit you because obviously you see through this.
No point.
And then he looked at his fucking magical aura or whatever, and the dude was like, oh! like, dude, please, holy fucking shit, dude. It was like, dude, teach me. Please teach. I don't give a fuck if I gotta lick your boot. Teach me, bro. Teach me how the fuck you're doing, bro. Please.
Yeah, dude.
And then, so that was its own thing and its thing because. When the battle happened and stuff, the wizard dude set him up because he already knew.
Well,
he already knew. Like you ain't fucking with that guy, bro.
He just wanted to see what would happen.
Yeah, he wanted to see Nazarick because he wasn't invited to Nazarick. True too. Yeah. So when he went to Nazarick and he actually went inside his fucking base.
Yeah, he got to see
which is sick because they had him go through a portal, so they still don't know the physical location.
So yeah, exactly, and that's the thing is like, well, they think things out. Obviously, they can't. And that's the thing is nobody the people that knew about it are no longer alive.
Oh, that was a hell of an episode. That was a hell of an episode. Dude, that episode was fucked.
But
dude.
So, I mean.
I felt so bad for them. I'm like, dude, you guys are in the wrong.
What do we always say, bro? Fuck around, find out.
Fuck around and find out.
Like, hey, an abandoned base. Oh, shit.
Oh, yeah? It's supposed to be treasure in here. Oh, yeah?
Oh, there's treasure, all right. But it ain't for you.
It ain't for you. It ain't for you.
No, there's a lot of really funny stuff that they set up in Overlord.
Dude, that ambulance scene would have been perfect, dude. When they came in there, dude, and it's the one fucking guardian chick that's in there or whatever, and she's like, you know y'all dead, right? Yeah. And they're like, oh, we can beat you, no problem.
There's just one chick, there's one girl here.
And she's like, somebody call an ambulance, but not for me.
You get the smile and you're just like, I'm like, oh, they dead. They dead.
And then when the chick, they like, everybody sacrificed themselves so that one chick could get away. And they do the whole back scene, and I'm just trying to make money for my brother because, he's poor, like, the orphanage.
What do we always say about the backstories, Joe? You're either going to get overpowering, or you're dead.
You're dead.
And what happened?
Get fucking DED.
Dead.
Dead as fuck. So.
Hey, don't go wandering around in forests that you shouldn't be looking at. That's all I gotta say. Or some
shit that you ain't supposed to.
Exactly.
Yeah, so, dude, that was because when she thought she was gone, dude, she thought she was good.
She thought she was sweet, and then she ran into
Shalltear. Was it Shalltear, right?
I'm pretty sure it was. It was her, or it was No, it wasn't the Twin Star.
No, it was Shalltear.
It was Shalltear. It had to be Shalltear.
In the air.
She was like,
she was flying on the thing, and Shalltear was like, yo, what up? And then as soon as you see Shalltear, I know everybody was like, well, she did. She thought she was gonna get away. Nah. She
even if she got away, they would have.
She wouldn't.
Like, yeah, they would have. That's the thing.
Shalltear was right there, like, yo,
even if Shalltear wasn't there,
as soon as I saw one of the guardians of Nazarick, I was like, you're dead. There's nothing you're fucked. You're fucked. There's nothing you can do. And see, and that's why I like that too. That's pretty dope too, because like they had you rooting for those guys to live, and they're all fucking.
I was never rooting for that. I mean, like
I felt bad for them. I was like, are they actually gonna fucking get away? Nope. Dead as fuck.
You thought they were getting away, Joe?
I didn't know. I thought one of them would survive to tell the tale, because like someone always lives to tell the tale. But, like, I didn't know that
I see what you're saying. Yeah. And then that, like, breaks up Momon's, like, adventure thing, and they have to start this whole new process. I see where you're going with that.
Or they were going to tell Momon that this guy, you see what I'm saying?
And then he has to take care of
himself.
Yeah,
you know
exactly. And all of a sudden,
that's why I thought,
but then somebody sees him taking care of it, and next thing you know, it's...
That's where I thought it was going to go.
Okay, fair enough.
And then, I deleted. So...
you don't matter.
So... This anime is so fucking dope, dude. I love it on so many levels. There's so many cool things about it.
There's
I like that there's so many characters.
We haven't even seen a lot. Like they're getting ready to combine so much that it's like
the build up.
But all of it separate was so good on its own. Besides maybe the Lizard arc.
Yes, dude.
But we haven't we don't know.
We haven't seen
seen a lot of things so far. So like. I don't know. I'm really excited to see where it goes, though.
Me too. Season 4 is going to be fucking lit.
I think they're supposed to start blending kind of all the arcs together.
Yeah, I think so. I think they're going to start connecting them. Because
maybe not just connecting them, but connecting them and then starting the Kingdom arc where they just start taking over.
Yeah, because he owns that city now.
Yep.
So
Ezrite City or Ezrite Kingdom,
some shit like that. And he owns that, so he's in charge of that now. So I'm curious on what they're going to do in Season 4.
I wonder how that ends up working with, the people and everything.
I don't know. I'm
very curious how he works that out.
I'm curious, too. Because, obviously, I'm curious how people are going to listen to him. I don't know I think that's probably also the reason why he probably did the Momon thing.
And that's what I'm curious about the Momon thing. Is how does he use that to help him as sorcerer? King. So.
And then I think everybody knows at this point not to fuck with him, to attack him or anything.
Oh yeah.
So I don't think there's gonna be any war thing on him at all. I think because everybody's afraid he just killed pretty much everybody.
I think what might happen is somebody tries to poison him or something like that, because they might not.
They might be type shit. That's gonna be. Come on, dude. That's unrealistic too.
Bro, I wish a motherfucker would, Joe. I wish we get just a little after credit scene, a motherfucker trying to climb down coming down on a rope, trying to pour something in his drink, going back up. Next thing you know, he's on the fucking roof. What you doing down there?
Bro, there's only one person that could kill Ainz Al Ghun, bro.
Albito.
No.
No?
No. There's only one person who can kill Ainz, bro. You want to know who it is?
Yeah.
Lou de Tor. There's only one person that can kill.
My boy dropping the fucking kite.
There's only one person that can. There's only one person that can kill.
My boy brought in the fucking finest assassin.
Lou.
My boy brought in the finest assassin.
That's the only person who can kill Ainz.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I don't think it'll work.
I'm just saying, hypothetically, it's impossible.
Either way.
They're in two different worlds.
Either way, dude, I just I'm so curious what they're gonna do in Season 4, because there's so many things that they're setting up for.
Yeah.
But I don't know what those things are yet. And I want to know.
Yeah, me too. I'm very curious as well. I also want to know. So it's assumed, right, that he's the only player in that world.
Yeah.
It's assumed. I mean, we're
There's got to be
I'm
more,
curious if there's
because with the whole Shaltir incident though, that's what confuses me the most. Because as far as I know, I might have to rewatch, but we know literally fucking nothing besides it had to have been from
she said her memory was wiped.
Yeah, but it had to have been from a god tier magic item or something like that.
I believe, because I remember they're looking for magic items because they're curious on how Shaltir
on what could have done that.
Right.
But I don't think they found anything. I could be wrong on that.
Still looking. So I'm sure that's going to be a part of Season 4.
But yeah, dude,
But they do such a good job of tying everything together.
Well, absolutely. But I'm curious if more, if some of the other kingdoms potentially figure out or are led to are taught how to break that NPC style mind fuck.
Like only another player could do that.
That's what I think too. But if it's not another player though, then what could it be?
But who can bang with Ainz anyway? He's got all those artifacts. He's got all the legendary
artifacts.
That's
what I'm curious. Like
in Nazarick to deal with shit, and he hasn't even used the staff.
Exactly. Yet. He hasn't. He's used like 1/8 of the power of the staff, which is literally like an orb just to bring back, kill Shaltir and then bring her back. Literally, like, and then reset her.
Yeah, her stuff.
Her code or whatever.
Yeah.
So we haven't even seen like anything from that staff. Which is a sick ass staff, by the way. That staff is so fucking cool.
As somebody who plays mage, dude, I think that's fucking godlike.
It's an insane staff. It's a staff fitting of Ainz Alagoon.
Yeah, indeed.
Ainz Sama.
Yeah.
Nah, but Overlord, dude, it's so sick.
It's a top tier anime for sure. I really enjoy it.
But what I will say is like, I would like to see a little animation bump. Does that make sense? For the fight scenes.
So wait. Did you not think the animation was dope when he threw the cube?
Into the animation's dope. Like that was sick.
Okay.
And that's what I mean is like I feel like from season 1 we've seen gradual increases. I want to keep seeing that because for instance the fight against Shaltir.
Yeah.
Like when he was buffing himself up and all that shit.
I love that
like
scene.
I love the buffing and everything. That's sick. And then the abilities. Exactly.
Maximum.
The abilities, he's like creating the massive fucking auras around him.
14 tier, layer 14 magic.
I feel like I've been spoiled though by the Demon Slayers and the fucking like all these top tier animation studios whipping out the insano lightning charges and just.
Well, since the intern's nowhere to be seen, hopefully.
We have yet to see him pop up in Overlord, bro.
Don't wish the intern on the Overlord, bro.
Hey, season 4 is right around the corner, Joe.
Jesus Christ, bro.
So,
I couldn't deal with the intern.
Fuck around and find out.
No, dude, no intern animation.
But no, I don't have a problem with the animation, sound, anything like that. I just with the shit coming out these days, it's getting so insane.
Yeah, it is.
That I mean, Jujutsu Kaisen's getting ridiculous in animation. There's Demon Slayer.
The new arc's dropping too soon.
I mean, even like
Dr. Stone movie is about to drop.
I'm very excited for that. Super excited. But yeah, no, it's all around. It's an insane anime. Yeah, it's just that slow lizard arc.
So what's your spoiler rating for them? Overall rating so far, all the seasons.
Spoiler free 8.5.
Well, you already did spoiler free.
Right. With spoilers, probably 9, and I'm gonna say why. I still don't like all the other aspects of it. Lizard Arc was a little slow, and I still don't understand the purpose of it.
Yeah.
I still don't understand a lot that's happened.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna connect it, but it's just not been connected yet.
I feel like they will.
I do too, and that's why I'm giving it a 9.
Okay.
If they don't connect it, that's gonna force my vote or my number down a bit, obviously. But I really think they will. They've been on point with all of their planning, I guess, so far. They're planning what's that called? The way they plan out everything in advance, I guess.
It's just a scheme.
It works. Yeah, it works well in the anime. Obviously, again, we don't read manga, so obviously they're going off manga, but still, it's really fun to see it put together in the anime.
I agree.
So,
okay, I'd say I'd give it a 9 as well.
9.
I every time I watch Overlord episode, I'm good. Like I don't have.
You're just
I'll watch an episode and I'm like, oh, sweet. You know what I'm saying? Like
you're not let down by the episodes.
Yeah, I'm not let down by the episodes. Like I watch the episode knowing every episode's going to be a good episode, and I just have to pay attention to what's going on because it's going to lead to something else.
Gotcha.
And so I really feel like with season 4 dropping and everything that's happened, and he just killed all these people, and he's just got a new kingdom, and all this shit's going on. I have a feeling that season 4
is going on.
Season 4 is going to be awesome.
He's got like 2 different teams doing their own missions too. He's
maintaining Momon and all that stuff. So
there's so much going on, which is awesome because even though a lot of times in anime, even like anything, when you have a lot going on and it's jumping between things, you're like, oh my god, this is so fucking like. I'm spending one episode thinking about this. Next thing I know, I'm in a different city, with
like,
completely
topic,
different characters, please.
Yeah.
But like here, it all flows together because it all goes through Ainz Al Ghun.
Right.
So it's like,
yep.
You're good.
Yeah, exactly.
You're good.
Exactly. So, and I think that's really a banger for
Plus,
me.
teleportation also helps.
Yeah, that's sick.
We gotta, shout outs to teleportation.
Shout outs to teleportation. Shout outs to Twin Maximize Magic. Shout outs
to Magic.
Shout outs to Magic, bro.
Shout outs to Magic. Magic really, like,
it's OP, bro. It's OP.
It really is. It's
OP, bro. So yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, I like it. I'm looking forward to season 4. We're definitely going to cover it on this channel and definitely talk more about it and everything like that.
Bro,
so
I need an Overlord movie.
I heard that there was going to be one.
On
Twitter. I'm not trolling you. On Twitter, they were talking about. I don't like to say. I don't like. I was
going to say Twitter's right about 20.
When it comes to anime stuff,
like
I'm only on Twitter for like anime and like video game stuff. I don't give a fuck about the rest. But the anime heads on Twitter be about that life, so I like to listen. So when they normally post something, because I thought I saw a trailer. I'll see if I can find it sent to you. But I thought I sent it, or maybe I didn't.
Was it? I know you sent a season 4 trailer.
Yeah, season 4.
But I don't know.
But there's a movie trailer.
Damn. Yeah, I gotta check that out.
I hope it comes to theaters because I would love to go see that. Because me and you are still going to watch Dragon Ball Z in August 19th.
Yep.
But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. We appreciate it. Definitely like, comment, subscribe, spread the word about the channel. Take clips of the channel however you want to and put it out there in TikTok or whatever, of us talking about whatever. I don't care what you do.
On TikTok, bro. I don't want to. No.
I don't care what. Edit him out and just put me in talking to him still.
Talking to Slifer.
Edit him out and then re-edit him back in.
Just make me a teddy bear. I don't care.
A teddy bear?
I don't know. Just don't make me me.
That's crazy. I don't know. We'll figure it out.
It doesn't matter.
They're creative, bro. It's the internet.
I don't want to be on TikTok. I won't be. It doesn't matter.
I won't be. Delete me from existence.
Even if I am, I won't be.
Thank you guys for watching. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys next time. Keep an eye out. If you haven't hit the notification bell to let you know when every new podcast episode drops, definitely please do that. It helps us more than you know. And like I said, once we get up there a little bit more, we can start doing some figure giveaways, and it'll be fun for everybody.
Not this one, but
clearly not the Slife or the Sky Dragon, but you know what I'm saying. But there'll be ones.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
Thank you guys for watching. Peace.